Hi, boys and girls. This is Marina Namchu, and I'm back today to do another chapter that is B. Wordsworth by V.S. Naipaul. And we have already finished the line by line explanation in my previous video. So today I will be dealing with the characterization of the chapter. So in this chapter, there are three main characters that we have to study about. And I will begin first with the boy, the little boy. So here we go. The little boy in the story, B. Wordsworth, is the narrator who begins the story by revealing incidents of his youth, how his friendship with the poet developed. The poet's request to allow him to watch the bees in his house does not bother him much. He has no problem in allowing a stranger to watch bees in his garden. He makes friends with the poet very easily. He is open-hearted and innocent. He is a lover of nature and enjoys the walks outside. He admires the fruit trees in the poet's garden. He enjoys lying on the grass, watching the stars. He is curious to know the names and gather information about the world. He proves himself a keen observer. At the very first meeting with the poet, he is eager to learn his name and know his profession and is interested about life. The boy seems to be a friendly nature. The little boy is very sensitive and emotional. Being beaten by his mother on arriving late at home from the poet's cottage, he cries bitterly, leaves the house never to return again. At the end of the story, when he finds the poet unwell, he is touched and is overcome with grief. He was a very trusted friend of B. Wordsworth, and the poet trusted him with all his secrets. At the death of the poet, he runs away home crying. He cannot stand the separation with his friend. He is too soft-hearted. The little boy is a keen observer. He does not miss out the signs of illness on the face of the poet. It makes him sad, as he could sense that death was approaching slowly. His power of observation and keen sense of feeling was appreciated by the poet, and he had commented, "You had the poet's eye." Basically, the little boy's goodness is what makes him acceptable to the reader. He is friendly, polite, kind, and has sympathy for others. So that is the little boy in the story, B. Wordsworth. And next now we do B. Wordsworth himself. The poet B. Wordsworth is a nature lover. He is intelligent, sincere, and emotional. He spoke good and correct English that didn't sound natural. A poet by nature, he could not earn a living from that and used to sing calypsos in the calypso season. He had a desire to prove himself as the greatest poet of the world. He calls himself B. Wordsworth. B stands for black, and his brother, William Wordsworth, was White Wordsworth. The significance of white could be taken as an accepted fact that the world had acknowledged him as a poet, while black stands for mystery, unknown. The world was yet to know his capability as a poet. He had not yet been successful in establishing himself as a poet. He wanted to compose the greatest poem in the world and expected it to be completed in the next 22 years. The poet, an Alberta Street resident, is a nature lover. He loves watching insects and stars. He is also keen to develop this trait amongst others, and so encourages the little boy to watch the stars and spend time amidst nature. He was an affectionate man and loved the little boy, and that's the reason why he denied the love story to be untrue at the end of the story. He felt pain deep down in his heart, so he told the little boy his life story. But later, when he realizes that his dreams will never be fulfilled, he tells the boy that it was not true. This is extremely painful for the child, as he cannot disbelieve him. Though the poet's initial appearance is like that of a tramp, he is not one. He is a failure in life. He is not successful in his career, though he possesses the qualities of a good human being. So now we are done with B. Wordsworth. Now next we go to the boy's mother. The little boy's mother is a representative of a typical African mother who has experienced many hurdles in life. She has been exposed to poverty, which has forced her into hard labor. She has had to accept depravity in life. She is rough and insensitive. The woman is by nature very suspicious. Seeing the poet well dressed, speaking flawless English, she feels worried. She cannot trust the neatly dressed stranger. So she is unfriendly and rude in her attitude. When he places his request of watching the bees, she cannot trust him and asks him to leave at once, though later she consented to it. She is very strict in dealing with her son. She also resorts to beating at times. She does not present the picture of an affectionate mother, which may be an outcome of the circumstances that she has faced in life. So, boys and girls, with that, we come to the end of the characterization of the chapter B. Wordsworth by V.S. Naipaul. Now, again, I would like to tell you that whenever you answer your questions, make it your habit to underline the keywords, because it will be very helpful to you. Another point is that whatever the question is asking you, try to understand it carefully and answer to the point. Do not just rush and start writing the entire summary of the story, because that will not fetch you any marks. So boys and girls, please be very careful, and I hope that all my videos that I am doing for you will be helpful to you, and if you have any queries, then you can always ask me. So before I end, I would like to remind you once again to please stay tuned and don't forget to watch my channel regularly. So until then, bye-bye.